Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on our YouTube account, 61-44. So making a lot of progression in here, almost 10,000 diamonds. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at the Mystic Starzone. Now overall, we've waited for this to come up. I want to run through here for the new players that have just joined us within AFK Arena. The Mystic Starzone is a place to get an enormous amount of loot, but you really do have to do it properly. Now, the first time we did this, we were actually crushing it, which it looks like we got some good competition in here. But there are essentially, we'll go through a couple different parts, but you got quick search and you have a basic, an intermediate, and you have a premier. The premier is the one you're looking for. So when you go in here and you get one of these nodes, especially the premier node, you get a shield for a certain duration. At the end of that duration, the shield will drop and you can be attacked by the rest of the players in the Mystic Starzone. So again, you're really accumulating these points and you can see kind of as fast as possible. The thing to remember is premium, they are super limited. So even looking at the map, I mean, we have what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Looks like we have 18 nodes up right now. We are Adventure Run. We are green right here, but there are 18 nodes that are up and you can see we have a couple of them that are green. But again, looking here, it shows there are no qualified ores. That is because at this point, everybody has that protected shield, which means that we have to wait, and literally you can either have one of two options. You can either wait until you get the ability to actually go in with one of those premier nodes, or you can hit one of these intermediate nodes. So in here, it's going to be a little bit easier. You have 5 teams instead of 7 teams, but you can see the productivity in here is only 18 minutes. 2 hours is remaining on this node, but when I do take this node, it gives me a shield for a certain amount of time. So I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to pick this one up real quick before another node is available. Most of the teams in here, even on my free-to-play account, pretty easy. You can get right through these. There we go. So we have this. We increased it by 18 to 306. Now, looking at the node we occupied, you can see we have 1 hour 59 left. And there's a little shield right here. Cannot be attacked. If you've seen that, clicked it. Cannot be attacked during the protection period. Ends in 45 minutes, essentially. So for 45 minutes, I am safe. Now remember, when it comes to the larger nodes, I believe they only have a 30-minute shield. When it comes to the smaller nodes, I believe they have a 2-hour shield. It might be a little bit different this time, but I think when you take one of these smaller nodes, the shield is about 2 hours, but you can see production is only 6 where we have 18 on the larger node. So definitely wanted to pick one of those up or come in here and kind of look when they're available. Now, of course, it shows how many I have collected right here. It is ticking up. We are now at 306 a minute, which again, we have to kind of catch up right here. Now, when it comes to this game mode, you get an insane amount of chests out of here, which of course converts into a lot of different loot. So looking at our rewards, you can see we have ranked rewards. This is where you fall in the overall event itself. Now you can see we have first place, second, third, and then fourth. And the only difference between it are these preview chests that we get here, or the premium chests that we pull out of here. Now, of course, we do have staffs in here, but this is the chest that everyone is looking for. I still have yet to get one of these, but yeah, this is what they want. And then, of course, these are the other good ones, because when you look in here, we have the awakened version of Belinda, we have Athalia, we have Sophia, we have Laika, and we have Shamira. Even though Matria out of all of this is probably the lowest priority to build, all of these heroes have an incredible functionality within AFK Arena, but you do have to have 20 of these chests. So actually, through multiple times when you're running the Mystic Starzone, you need 20 of these chests to actually be able to build them. So again, a lot of players are looking for those, but it also includes time emblems and Stargazer scrolls, as well as some really premium loot within there. Now, of course, personal quests occupy 1 meteorite of any level. We'll go ahead and collect that up. It banks 10 of these preview chests, which of course you have the opportunity to hit this mystic chest out of there, which again, I have not seen, but this is kind of an accumulation of loot. When you look at your essence, your poke coins, when you look at your bait, when you look at your cores, this is really an accumulation. I believe we get 140, 150. I think it might even been 160 of those when you're going through and completing this, which is massive. Now, of course, Militia quest, we want to go in here, seize premium meteorite ore 5 times. There we go. So these, they're pretty easy to get to over time, over the entire event that we have. You want to make sure that you're going in here. Now, one thing to note, and I love that they added this last time we did it, is you see this treasure chest up in the top right, that is a 0%. So right here, if you have not occupied Meteorite for 1 cumulative hour, you will not receive any rewards this round. That is right. You have to get over that 1 hour. If you have a occupied meteorite or for a cumulative 1 hour, you'll receive 50%. So this is the north of 1 hour. And then if you've been here a cumulative of over 3 hours, you will get your full loot. And I really stress this, guys. If you come in here or if you're playing any game mode, this is a very, very heavy loot friendly game mode that you have to go in here. Even if you come in here and literally you just bank and sit on some of these basic nodes, you're going to get all of your loot and you're going to get your loot at 100%. But what it is here is the collaboration. So looking at, the militia and looking at the collaboration, you want to try to get all of your guildies. And again, we've seen this going around a little bit more often, where there are a lot of events that are based on the guild and based on the players within the guild and their ability to collaborate, similar to the Abyssal Expedition. It is the same in the Mystic Starzone. If you want to maximize the rewards that you're going to get in this game mode, you need all of your militia playing. If you're, you have a bunch of people in the militia and they don't do anything and they don't join and they don't take any of these nodes, not only do they not get any loot, but you're also holding back the rest of your militia. So there we go. So the shield just dropped off 11, which is orange right here. So we could actually hop in here at this node and try to hop in, and you can see we're the same. It's going to kick me out of my node, but we might not be able to take this just based on level. I just like playing around with it, and there we go. So we got a defeat, but you could go in here and you can fight other players. You can kick them off of their nodes, which of course premium is what we're looking for. If we're just going to jump around from little nodes to little nodes, there's ones that are open. But the point, like even here with the blue, if we could kick someone who is holding some of these blue nodes off, it would lower their production per hour. It would, of course, increase our production per hour, making it a lot more achievable to go in here and actually win. But I'm going to grab this in the meantime since I couldn't take that player out, which again, this is PvP, guys. As much as we like to really look at it, it is PvP, and it is PvP teams in here that do incredibly well. So when you look through a lot of players that have some really huge built heroes, and there you go, time remaining on our shield, 11 minutes right there. So if you're looking to get after some of these really, really large players, it's incredibly difficult. When you start getting into the billions and the trillions when it comes to production, it becomes incredibly difficult to take. To take some of these nodes, it's very hard. Now, of course, challenges, these just come again with time for everybody. When they're going through and you're taking one in the grass, you're taking one in the ore, or one in the hills and one in the sand, this just comes with time. Again, most of these we have gotten every single time. Without ado, it makes it very, very viable. Now, of course, garrison teams, you want to set your teams in here and you want to make sure that you set all of the teams in here, because inevitably when that shield drops, you're going to be getting attacked from everyone else. So you want to make sure that you got your solid PvP teams in there and that you're able to actually take out a couple different targets. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for the Mystic Starzone. Again, a place that you need to come in here and you need to pick up all of your loot ASAP, help out your militia, and get in here and really farm up everything you can. But again, that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.